I'm Vanessa from the Craft Corner and welcome to another online arts and craft class with me. Today we're going to be making anamorphic shapes. So I'm going to be teaching you how to make this artwork, which I realise I've unintentionally made the colours of Kerry. An anamorphic shape means that it is a formed spherical shape, so it's an optical illusion. You're making this looks like it's a 3D shape coming out from the page. And it's a simple project once you break it down, and all the materials that you need are paper, markers, a pen and a ruler. So gather those materials and let's get started.
So now that you have your materials, you have your A4 sheet of white paper and you have your ruler, and while you can use a pencil, I'm just going to use a pen so you can see me making the marks on the page. Don't forget those markers for later, but for now I'm going to use a CD to make my circle shape. But of course that you could use also,
so you can use a plate or a bowl or whatever you want. So put your circle shape in the middle of your page and then carefully draw around it with your pen or your pencil. Like I say, I recommend doing this with a pencil and then you can go over it with a pen afterwards. So trace around your circle shape, put your CD away so it doesn't get scratches on it. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to find the center of this circle. So I'm going to do this with a pencil because I don't want to make a mistake on it. My circle is 12 centimeters wide, so I'm just going to draw a little line, 6 centimeters in the middle. I'm going to do the same the other way around, 6 centimeters. So that's the center of my circle. So just draw a really light line going both ways. Now I'm not doing this with a pen because I'm not going to keep that line, okay? So then with your pencil, you're going to draw a series of curved lines. Now, with your curved lines, if you want to be very scientific about it, you can start your line at, say, 1 centimeter out of this top, and then 1 centimeter here, okay? And then this curve, go 2 centimeters out and 2 centimeters out, okay? So now, when you make your curve, start here, and follow that line to go up to here and around this way. Now, to be completely honest, I actually find it easier not just following my eye. I find you get a better curve line that way. But as a general guide, you start that way. So then for this one, start here and go even further out on the curve and back in again. So that one, it was like about 1 centimeter and then 2 centimeters, okay? So whatever you go there, that distance, make this one double it. That's a good line to go for. So go out again and back in, and then turn your ball around and go this way. So the more that you do this, the more your eye will be able to tell the distance for you. But when you start, you can use a ruler to help you. Then we're going to do exactly the same on this side. Now, so by making these lines curve, you give the idea that your ball is a 3D shape, that it's curving this way, because you know, your head knows these lines should be straight, but they're curving out because it's on a circular shape. Then, what we're going to do is we're going to pretend that it is on a checkerboard behind it. So these lines all need to be square, straight lines. So what I normally do is I use my ruler as my template. So see here, I'm making the line, the width of the ruler, and just make sure when you get up to the edge of the ball that you're not going over it. So when you've done lines in one direction, then you're going to go and you're going to start and do them in the opposite direction. So we're creating that tile pattern of our floor. Now we're going to use our markers. So you need to use different colours for the ball than you do for the background. So use opposite colours. So kind of like a chessboard or a draft board. I'm going to go for a dark purple and a white on the back. And then I'm going to go for an orange and a green. Or, no, I think a green and a yellow. So, get your markers. And you're going to start colouring in. So, this colour here, you're going to do every second square a different colour. So this is the same as when we did our football card. This is the same way that we made it. So then I don't paint this one green, I go for this one here. So see on the diagonal, we're following the diagonal. So to help you stay within your lines, I trace the edge of my square first, okay, and then I colour it in, and that really helps me stay within my lines. So this is important for this one. You don't want to go over the lines if you can help it. So then I skip one, I go for this diagonal here, back here, so around the edge, and keep going until you have every second one done.
So when I've finished colouring all the squares in green, then I do the opposite ones in yellow and I move on to the background. I'm just colouring it in purple and leaving the others white, but you can always do a second colour instead of the white.
So I hope you enjoyed making your anamorphic globe shape today. This is the same skill that we used when we made our football card, which the link to the tutorial is in the link description below. Lots of different potential projects that you could make using this as your base. So happy crafting and drawing, and like I say, tag me in your projects, share them with me. I always love to see what my students make. Bye now.